Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another recipe and to my kitchen. Today we're gonna make a very special recipe. We're going to make some vegan bacon. You probably heard it before, especially in the last couple of days and weeks. It kind of went viral again with carrot. And this time I'm gonna show you how to make some vegan bacon with carrot, with the old-fashioned rice paper, and one thing you probably haven't tried before, with some crispy bacon tempeh. So all you need are those three bases, or just pick one of those. I'm just gonna go with you with all these three types of bases to just show you how easy, tricky, or even hard it is to make vegan bacon out of these three bases. So let's not talk too much, let's get to it and let's try to make some vegan bacon. Here we go. This is all you need.
All right, these are the ingredients: some tamarind, some nutritional yeast, and some soy sauce. I'm always picking the one with less salt, but it's up to you. And of course, some paprika powder, garlic powder, and steak and grill powder. You can take any steak and grill powder or pepper as you want. Just go for one because you need those smoky taste for your bacon strips. Then the bases: some rice paper, a carrot, and last but not least, the tempeh. First things first, let's make the sauce. You need 2 tablespoons of tamarind, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Man, you can use nutritional yeast for everything. Some soy sauce, about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Go for more, a little bit more or less. It's up to you. As I said, kind of like a loose recipe. Paprika powder, a pinch, and also a pinch of garlic, and a pinch of steak and grill pepper. And then you just have to mix it up. Use a fork, it's always easier. And then mix it up until you have that thick licorice texture for your sauce to dip in your strips, but we will come to that in a second. So, the carrot. I'm chopping off the ends. You don't really have to. I just do this in this video. I don't like to waste vegetables, but in this case, I'm just doing it. And you need one of these knives, the chopper, the slicer. It's way easier. I use it with the regular knife. It takes ages and it's a pain in the, you know what. So go for this and then slice it up. Not too thin, not too thick. This is a little bit, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I can do way better, trust me. And the tempeh, here you can't do it super thin. So it's like a half centimeter, not this one, the next slide. And again, don't waste it, use it, but go for those kind of slices, as you can see here. And the last base, the rice paper. I'm just taking too long. So this is the rice paper, 2 layers, a scissor, a knife, whatever works for you, but you need 2 layers. One is gonna burn your strips away. You need 2, and then just cut it into bakerish strips, and that's it. So we have the carrot strips. I'm using 2 here. 2 of the tempeh strips and the rice paper. Here you need 2 layers for 1 strip and 4 for 2. The rice paper, 2 layers covered in water for 5 seconds. Put it in for 5 seconds and then drip it off. Super important. This is a very important step for your rice paper. It's gonna be super elastic, super flubberish. You will see in a second. And then the second one again with 2 layers. Please don't forget that. Don't forget that. And that's it. And now we come back in a second to our sauce. Now you need a plate, a baking plate, some baking paper, and the sauce. Do it on the plate with the paper because you will somehow make a mess. And then just dip it in, drip it off. The carrot doesn't really take as much on the surface compared to tempeh and rice paper, but this is just perfect. And then the tempeh of course takes way more of it, but again here, you have to drip it off. Be careful. You will see in a second that I'm gonna break the tempeh. Yeah, you have to drip it off. If you really have like clumsy spots on your surface, on the strips, they're gonna burn. They're gonna burn so bad. And as you can see, the flubberish rice paper, be careful. Don't rip them. And then just dip it into the sauce. And again, you want to drip it off. Always drip it off. Drip it off. Don't put too much. Even though you want more, trust me, this is enough. This is enough. This is way than enough. And that's it. And again, loose recipe, put it in the oven. Always look for it. Always look for it for about 3 to 7 minutes. And et voila, we have our bacon strips. The tempeh, the rice paper, the carrot. As you can see, it's not really crispy. This is like the one that a lot of people using these days. The old-fashioned rice paper, still my favorite, but also the tempeh. The tempeh doesn't really look crispy, but it is. It is, even though it's kind of like bendy. And that's it, guys.
Alright guys, that's it. This is your vegan bacon. As you can see, all the 3 bases we tried. The first thing with the carrot, again, I don't want to say it's bad, I don't want to say it's crispy. It's definitely, it's really interesting. I like it, but it's not my favorite. And to be honest, it has just way too much water to like get crispy. And as you can see, it really burns super fast at the ends. And then we have the tempeh, still kind of squishy, but it's way crispier. Try this, please try it. And then the best of the best, the rice paper. You can't beat those. You can't, you just can't. It just has the perfect base, the perfect ingredients. It doesn't have a lot of water. So this is the best way to get it. And again, guys, if you try to make those bacon, I don't want to tell you, hey, put this for this long in the oven. It is a really loose recipe, I'm starting with the base to make the flavorish bacon sauce, and then again to go with the 3 bases, and then to go with your oven. I don't know if you have a modern one, if you have an old-fashioned one, if you have a gas one, electronic. So you just gotta look out for it all the time. Go back and forth, back and forth. These suckers took like 5 minutes. The tempeh took about like 10, 11, and yeah, the carrot one, it was like in between of those two. But again, super hard with the carrot one. But again, we're not done yet. We're just gonna make some really delicious BLT sandwich, or just any kind of sandwich. So let's get to it.
Okay, this is BLT time. Let's make the sandwich. I'm using some smoked tofu. I'm putting some paprika on it and some other spices. Feel free to use whatever you want to do. You don't even have to go with tofu. I'm just going with tofu, with smoked tofu, putting it in a pan, putting some oil in it. and then just grill it. I also use some lettuce, some tomatoes, and you don't want to forget the avocado. I don't want to forget the avocado. Slice it up and peel it off. Man, sometimes it's so easy. Sometimes you just mess up the whole avocado. If you feel me, let me know. I hope I'm not the only one. And we also got to check for the toast bread in the oven. Some mustard, barbecue. The bread is ready to go. And then putting some of the mustard, barbecue, of course, all vegan. And then my perfectly grilled tofu. If you do the same thing, don't burn yourself. And then just layer up whatever you feel like it. As I said, lettuce, tomatoes for myself, avocado. And I'm using all of the 3 bases we just made. Some more avocado. I'm just buttering it on the toast. And then, booyah. Cut it and you can see through the heart of the BLT. Messing it up, of course. Can't have a perfect video. And here we go. Love it. Beautiful. What do you think?
All right, guys, and that's it. Look at those. I couldn't resist myself to make 2 sandwiches, 2 BLT, and again, just try it. The only thing you gotta look out for is the bacon all the time. Just check it every single minute, every 2 minutes. Just don't let them burn. Don't let them sit too long. It's really up to your oven, how you made it, how much sauce you put on. Again, don't put a lot of sauce on those bacon strips, and just enjoy it. Let me know if you change it a little bit up, the bacon or your sandwich, if you give it your personal tune. And like this video if you like the recipe, if you like the video. If you haven't followed, please follow my channel, subscribe. And guys, I have a free ebook, a vegan meal print ebook. It just explains you step by step how to make your own vegan recipes. It's for free. You can download it. It's down below, or check it out on my website. And yeah, enjoy, stay safe. See you in the next one. And till then, enjoy.